Hello guys, welcome back to Working with Niko. I'm strolling around the neighborhood. Actually, I'm on my way to the train. Um, just a couple hours ago, I won a bid on an auction, so I bought a car, and I just searched around, checked the big internet for tickets and stuff, see how I could get to where I need to go to pick up the car. And thing is, I live in the middle of the southern Norway, in Hallingdal. And this car is some hours above Trondheim. So I'm gonna take the train south to Oslo and then to Oslo airport, and then fly tomorrow morning up to Trondheim, and then bus and train and whatnot to get to Namsos. And I thought I'd just take you along the ride. Not in very specific details all the way, but enough for you to get a picture of what I'm doing, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to do all this, because, well, if you know me, you know it's not necessarily the best thing to do this in one go with my health. But if I should wait another day to take the plane, it would be much more expensive, because Christmas is due and we really need a car, because our Mazda has a blown head gasket and it needs to be parked and repaired, but I can't park or repair it before I get a new car in my driveway. So right now I'm just gonna push myself, and then hopefully I can start repairing my Mazda after Christmas. But so as long as my wife has a car to drive back to work and back again, that is the main target, so we don't add any more damage to the Mazda. I walk from way over there along, obviously not on the main road, and it's icy, and some places it's gravel and some places it's not, so my legs hurt a little bit. But right there's the station.
Me encanta la risa de Daniela, es cómica. Un carro que no prende. Ay, qué bueno, Mariana, la verdad.
Ay, yo dejé coño, era demasiado.
Pero ¿cuántos niños por debajo de 16?
I'm at the hotel. Finally here. It's closing in on midnight. The flight leaves 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I'm watching myself on, on TV, in lack of anything better. Yeah, first part of the travel is done. Now it's a flight, and I booked a bus from Trondheim airport to Steinkjer. And then I need to find a way to get from Steinkjer and further on to Namsos. So everything ain't settled yet, but I guess I'm getting there one way or another. And hopefully it won't be too late, because I have a long drive home, and I hope to avoid to pay for a place to sleep on the way home. Worst case scenario, I have to do that, because, well, already now my face is quite. I have a lot of pain. I'm not complaining, and I don't feel sorry for myself. It's just a part of it, and I think it's important to mention it, because that is what this channel is about, to live and cope with chronic pain and chronic illness. And even though I just been on train, I'm kind of exhausted. So hopefully I can get some 6-7 hours of sleep, and I hope that all the air pressure shifts and stuff on the plane won't be too bad on the flight tomorrow. And yeah, we take it from there. Good morning. It's 5 o'clock. I'm outside the hotel, waiting for the shuttle bus to show up, so I can take the bus into the airport and get checked in. I didn't have a good night. I didn't sleep at all, so that's not a great start to the rest of this little adventure of mine. But well, I started it, so I just had to see it through. But yeah, hopefully I will manage. After I got to the hotel, I checked a little bit more about what options I had when I land in Trondheim, and I'm going to take a bus to Steinkjer and then switch bus and take that further on to Namsos. And then hopefully I can get my car. I say hopefully because I paid for this car yesterday, just before I left, and the auction company that managed the sale of the car, they need to see the car or the money on their account before they release the car. So hopefully the bank transfer went through without a problem, so I can take the car with me and go back down sooner today. And it's about a 10-hour drive, I think. Possibly more, because I think I mentioned that earlier in this film, or I said it yesterday, that the forecast says bad weather, and especially the mountain pass called Dovrefjell. So I'm a little bit not worried, but curious about how that's going to turn out. I'm at the airport. I'm trying to keep my voice down a little and try to enhance the voice in editing. More than 2 hours early. I could have stayed at the hotel for another hour, but nothing much to do at the hotel, so I I got here. I don't even know which gate I'm leaving from yet because it's not up on the board. So yeah, just need to wait. I'm bad at waiting. Let's see. That's my flight. DY 742. Haven't got it a gate, so probably soon. 10 minutes and we have a gate, probably. So I finally arrived in Værnes airport. Walking to the place where the bus is gonna pick me up, the first bus. And luckily I got a message that the payment is accepted. So now I know finally that I will get the car today. So that's great. So hopefully I can just go from one bus to another up in Steinkjer. That it's 1.5 hours with bus from Steinkjer and up to Namsos. And then the car will be ready, just do some paperwork, get in the car and start driving. So maybe I can manage to get back home tonight. But as I said before I took the flight from Oslo, I had no sleep tonight. And I'm really feeling tired right now. So how it's gonna be to drive for 10 hours straight, I don't know. So now I had done the bus. I was very lucky and caught an earlier bus from Steinkjer. I thought I had to wait an hour, but the next bus was leaving in a moment that my first bus arrived. So the bus driver stopped him. So that saved me 1 hour of waiting in Steinkjer. So that's great. So now I just had to walk a kilometer or so, and then hopefully I can be on my way down south again in maybe half an hour. There it is. First, I need to go in here. So I'm not gonna take a very long time to walk around the car right now because, well, I have a long drive home. It's a 2007 Mitsubishi Lancer. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not much, but if it lasts throughout the winter, it's fine by me. Spiked tires, that's good, because yeah, we're going over a mountain now, today or tomorrow. So good winter tires. Just there you have half the value of the car. And the summer tires that lies in the back kind of seems alright also, so I'm absolutely not gonna film the whole way down. That would be 12 hours of driving plus. So I'm gonna try to find the highlights and go with that. And yeah, I don't know what's gonna come out of it yet, but first speed is down to Steinkjer again. The last leg with the bus, I sat in the back of the bus, so hopefully I can find a way. I have GPS on the phone, of course. It should be simple, and that's about 1 hour, and then it's 1.5 hours to Trondheim. Trondheim. That's how they say it in a local dialect. Trondheim. Trondheim. And from Trondheim it should be 7-8 hours, depending on the weather and driving condition and all.
Back in the seat of this old Volvo truck, twisting the heat knob, trying my luck. Roads are wide open, here I am home. Morning has broken, a new day has come. I see the miles past my windshield again, singing out loud this new tune in my brain. I'm all alone, just my truck and me. That's just the way it should be. Enter the quarry to load once again. We load our shovels up, gravel and sand. Then I go load it back on the road. Truck's feeling heavy under the load. I see the miles past my windshield again, singing out loud this new tune in my brain. I'm all alone, just my truck and me. That's just the way it should be. This is where I wanna be, just this old truck and me. On the roads of my own Norway is where I belong. I see the miles past my windshield again, singing out loud this new tune in my brain. I'm all alone, just my truck and me. That's just the way it should be. It should be. This is where I wanna be, just this old truck and me on the roads of my own Norway is where I belong. I see the miles past my windshield again, singing out loud this new tune in my brain. I'm all alone, just my truck and me. That's just the way it should be.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That's the cheapest fuel I've seen all day. $17.99 for fuel per liter. Everywhere else it's been $22.99 and stuff like that. That's five kronor cheaper. That's perfect. 5 kronor a liter is, I don't know how much money I want to save on fueling here. I saw that from the bus window. I saw $14.99, but that was for diesel without road tax, so only to use for excavators and tractors and stuff like that. But $17.99 for petrol or gasoline is just perfect. Oh, I'm just gonna turn around. There was some waiting here. And fill her up. Steinkjer. This is where I changed bus. Not sure if I'm driving right now, but I need to find some place to buy something to eat. Yeah, there's a Circle K. No, that's no, it is. I couldn't get in there. Tried to buy me a burger at Circle K, but I probably should take right in the roundabout and then across the bridge. I don't fancy going back, so I just drive to find another gas station, I guess. There's one. ST1 or former Shell. That's as good as anything. Dinner time, dinner time. I thought I ordered 150 gram, but I suspect this is 100. But that'll do. Luckily, I brought some napkins when I need them. Okay. Home, James, home. just like that, we have icy roads, snow on the ground, and a long way to go. I'm not really sure, but I think I have about 60 kilometers to the next town, and I'm gonna stop there and just rest my eyes for a bit and maybe buy some food or something.
He was driving down the highway in the dark and winter night. The road was black and wet, and no wind was yet in sight. He turned the volume up to a good old country song. The truck was warm and cozy, and he softly sang along. In this lonely trucker's cabin, there is peaceful harmony. It is all that he could ask for. It is here he wants to be. Even if the road is long and the hours getting late, he is pleased to be where he is. He did choose his life and fate. When the day started,
I'm quite tired. But I'm not discouraged. I just had no sleep last night, and yeah, it's been a long journey so far. The car is great though. What about something to eat? Something to drink? Not typical soda, it's just water with carbonated water with a taste of apple and kiwi. I don't think sugar is the best right now, because I'd probably feel fine the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes, but then I will just drop right back again. So for long trips, that's my pro driver tip. Drink water. Much better. Let's see if this starts. Last town before the mountain. That's it. I made it in one go. No, I'm tired, and I don't think I realized how tired I am before I shut the engine down and get inside of my house. Oh, it's been a long ride. I drove, let me see, 789 kilometers. Exactly. 789.0. I don't know what that is in miles, but for a guy who is not at his peak, that's a long trip. Even for me. If you don't know, my profession is to drive trucks, but I've never been a long hauler, or mostly don't. I had longer trips, but not while being chronic ill. And I guess I will have the worst of this tomorrow. But I can't complain in advance, so we're just gonna see. But I got a car home, a cheap car, went almost 800 kilometers without trouble. Only thing is the lights are a little bit, I dip up and down a little bit. So maybe I need to change the alternator. But it went absolutely perfect all the way. Only thing I can complain about is that the windshield wipers are squeaking. But that should be fixable. And yeah, I used I filled up 39 liters, I think, at that fuel station, and I'm back to the same range now as I was when I filled up. So, according to the inboard computer, I've been driving on 0.63, no, sorry, 6.3 liters per 100 kilometer. So it's not awesome, but it's okay for a petrol car, I guess, or a gasoline car. So this is it. Thank you for watching. If you are with me so far, and I said it before, but this came sort of out of the blue. But I guarantee you there won't be any more content before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you, and I see you maybe before New Year's Eve, maybe not. If not, Happy New Year. And now I can start fixing the Mazda that sits behind the garage door there, because now we have this car, so my wife can use this when I'm fixing the other one. But of course, I also need the money to buy the parts I need. I'm not a wealthy man, but we're gonna fix that. So that's gonna be my next project. I guess I'm gonna split it up in two parts: one tearing down the engine and one assembling it again. And I don't know what I'm doing while fixing the car. I just live by the philosophy that if you can take it apart, you can put it together again. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna go to bed. See you on the next one. Goodbye.